I do, people. So, Temu. Started fishing 9 days ago, and I started getting my gear off Temu just to get a feel for it, because the only reason I did start is to get my dog outdoors more rather than bouncing balls off of 4 walls. So anyway, we got a Metal Master. I'm going to link it below so you can check it out yourself. The box it actually comes in is the Silver Wings fishing reel. Depending on your model, obviously depends on your gear ratios, it seems, and whatnot. And I believe I've gone medium when I got mine. So I'm the 6:3:1 ratio, 12-pound drag system. On the Temu, it actually calls it a Haute Ton Metal Master Advanced Baitcaster Reel. I made a mistake. I'm new to fishing. I'm only 9 days fishing in still. All right. I had much opportunity due to work and just life as it is. The rod I bought was just this rod to start with. I saw the picture of it with the little wooden handle, the nice red. I thought, ooh, that is a beautiful looking fishing rod, vintage style. Look at it, it's my style. I'm going to get that. And then my friend said, you are an idiot, man. That rod is for a different reel. I said, what do you mean? He says, a baitcaster reel. You've got a spinning reel on the way. I said, all right. So instead, backing down, I doubled down. I bought the baitcaster reel and the other variant of this same rod, just without the trigger. And man, I want to say I prefer using this. I just love using this because I don't know. I like the systems, man. It's just fun. It's just fun to use. I got to invent. You got to try it. You just got to try it. If you've never tried one, I'm telling you, get one of these. What? £13. Get one, try it, or just get any baitcaster to try one if you want. I do recommend them just to try it, even though I'll admit I've had 9 days of fishing and I ain't caught a single fish, but I'm not using anything to catch any. I don't want a small fish. My first fish ain't gonna be small. If it is, it is. I'll share it with you, I don't mind. But anyway, Metal Master. Whoa, baby, I had some knots. I had a lot of knots. I got them knots out, apart from one knot. I'll tell you about that in a moment though. As for the actual bait casting reel, baby, that action sounds great. When you kick the line back in, oh, the release, oh yeah. Your line tension, it feels nice where it is and all, you know, because you just thumb or finger for releasing or tension. It just feels good. It really does feel good to do your line tension like that, rather than having to fettle about in front of your hand rod. You know, preferences, I know, but I just gotta say, it feels nice. And then the reel tension and the brake, you can just see it sticking its little nose out and along. It's all digited up, whatnot. Just see it on the camera a bit. Yeah. I do admit it's worth watching a lot of the guys' videos out there that tell you how to best set and use a casting reel. But a lot of them just, I say a lot, I haven't watched a lot. You know, I'm new to fishing, I'm just getting into it myself. I'm just finding some of the YouTube channels out there that are worthy to watch to get some advice off in general. But when you are like, you've got your rig of choice and you've watched the videos and they're telling you to adjust the brake and the reel line just so it, without spooling off extra kick. Yeah, do that, definitely. Get that down. Once you've zeroed that and swap your baits out a few times, and you do it a few times, you sort of get a inkling to how tight to keep that at all times, and then you're just teasing the brake up and down a bit. But the main thing I found with it, man, is once you've released it and you've pulled back and oh, another one. I've seen a couple of different things, but I go with the majority's fisherman's method, where you pin it back and then you hold the spool with your thumb. So as you cast, you take your thumb off, like you release your finger on the line with a spinner. You just release. I've seen a few videos where as they cast, they push that down. It didn't work for me. Well, it does, but I prefer the feel of the thumb, and then like slowly putting my thumb on just to feel the spool as it's coming in. Beautiful. But anyway, I found it's in the cast. And when I went full on, man, the line the line, it like seems to go back on itself in like a loop. It's a bit odd. So you'll have like a loop like that, travel back round the spool, and it'll trap the actual outline, and it might get a couple of those happen, and if that pulls too torque, it just knots it, man. And I had that happen once, and then not it with me powerfulest cast, I just went, I'm confident, you know, using it like a whip, man. I'm Indiana Jones in that. But anyway, it just knotted it instantly, and I lost like, I don't know, about fucking 6 meters. Probably lost about 6 meters of line, because it just instantly flew out and just joint. Such a knot, such a tight little knot. I had to cut, no option. But every other knot, and I've had a lot, man, and a lot of nests. I've had a lot. I've got them out easy. It's been no big deal. 90% of the time, it's just quick. Start slowly peeling it out, pinching the looped bit up. Not even like unthreading it out or pulling it out at all. Just pulling it up, loosening it, jiggling it left or right, like it, and then slowly pulling it. And 90% of the time it comes straight out from under it, and just carried on pulling, and you'll see the loop go back down the opposite way and come back up and out, and hey, you're solved. Easy. I really think it is easy. I watched a lot of videos that actually started putting me off using it when I first got it, and I'm like, oh god, I think I bit off more than I can chew. But now, once you've done it a few times and you've had a couple knots and you've experienced what I've just sort of explained, you don't mind it. And I definitely recommend what a majority of fishermen say that I've watched: go braided with this. I can't imagine what it's like using mono. I haven't tried it. I just went straight to braid because it was a popular opinion with a lot of the professional looking guys that I've been watching. And I'm enjoying it, man. I really am enjoying it. Casting seems so light. A little side flick when I'm just walking down the canal and it's on my right, and a nice left. And oh man, skimming this, using this to skim, I didn't think that was something I was going to do. I did it. I just did it. And then a few days later, I saw a video of a guy using one skimming. I think he was an American guy, bass fishing even. Man, he just skimmed this thing straight under a pier. Beautiful. I'm like, man, what did you put on that? A pebble? But no, it was just some law. And man, I did it. And I'm like, ho! I'm getting a taste for this. And I have. It's got me addicted. But man, I haven't tried to do it with the spinning reel yet. I'll admit. I will, but I really do feel accurate with this. I do. I'm getting those little whips down to a T under the tree lines, into the reeds. I'm really enjoying it. I can't recommend getting one enough just to try, just because of Temu. I mean, what is it? You've got to spend like a minimum of £15. That's 13 alone, depending on sale and whatever you get on it. I mean, oh, by the way, this is the left-hand one, because obviously I'm right-handed, so I feel a bit more sturdy fighting with that hand and reeling with my left. That's also how I use my spinner. Same setup. If it's spinner, obviously it's upside down, but on that side, it's just how I'm feeling comfortable. But yeah, you gotta get one. You gotta get one to try. The rod itself, if you like the rod, I'll link that as well. The rod is nice, but like I said, man, I'm not guaranteeing this stuff. You might catch a fish, it might break. This might fail. Once I've got a bit more use out of it, I'll re-update my review of it and let you know what more I like. But for now, I'm just casting bloody lures, jigs and all sorts with it. I'm fun, man, and I'm telling you now, it's partly because of this. I am really having fun. I've just got to recommend one. I'll drop it down in the link so you can check it out. But man, just get this, £13, and then just bang a few like fancy lures on that you fancy the look of. So I got no end of lures off Temu, and for what they are, man, 70p, 50p, and like a few pound for hundreds. Man, it's great, So, yeah, might be listed at Silver Wings if the link dies, but it's definitely going to be called Metal Master, as that's the slogan they've gone with on the actual side of the print itself. I know it's a bit hard to see that in the reflection, but yeah, definitely check it out, people. All right, thanks for your time. See you soon.